My name is Nate Van Kirk. I am a senior graduating in June. I write and produce all of my own music, and I'm also known to do a little bit of audio engineering for film. I think that college is something that's going to be extremely different for everybody. And of course, there's going to be ups and downs, but for me, it's been extremely beneficial. I feel like a completely different person than I was when I got to college. I think probably the most beneficial thing has been being a part of the film department. Just because I'm a very creative person and I had not had creative friends before coming to college, I didn't really have a network of people that are working just as hard on things that they're passionate about as I was. And so getting to create a big network of like-minded people has been really amazing. It's also made creating super comfortable because we're all kind of learning and experiencing things at the same time. So all of us are kind of making projects that we're really passionate about, and maybe they don't turn out the way that we want them to, but we're all failing and succeeding together. And so that's been a really, really special process. I think a couple highlights from college have definitely been starting last year. Well, no, actually not even starting last year. Starting 2 years ago, releasing my first song was really special because I was really nervous to share the music beforehand. And it kind of took having a bunch of creative friends who were hyping me up to make me feel comfortable doing that. And then for the reception to that song being super duper positive. So that's I think the first thing that was really special. The second thing that was really special is we shot a music video for a song called Childbirth Blues, and getting to be a part of this big production with a bunch of people working on something that I had made, that was really, really cool. And having that project is going to be something that I look back on years and years down the line, and just being able to see me and my friends, when we were younger, all participating in this big, crazy music video, I think is going to be really cool. I think the third thing, and it's kind of two things, was last year I had an album come out, and that was a dream come true. And then a week later I had an album release concert, and I'd never played music live before more than one time. And so that was terrifying and stressful, but it was also super rewarding and fulfilling. So that was really amazing. And then more recently this year, I finished work on a horror movie that's a fan film for the PS4 game Until Dawn. And I got to go to two separate premieres, one of which was in a movie theater in Dayton. And being able to hear work that I had done within a 5.1 surround sound movie theater setting that was full of people who are extremely vocal and responsive to the film, that's going to be something I remember for the rest of my life. There's definitely been stuff. I think that the stuff in college that I've struggled with, part of it is I wish I would have spent more time with friends. When you're doing all these creative projects, there's a give and take. You spend a lot of time on them, hundreds of hours, sometimes thousands of hours. And that's just time that you're not spending with friends and family. And it's hard to justify that. A lot of the time, people are going to want to hang out and you're just not available. And so that's something that I think I don't regret putting as much time and effort into creative projects that I've made. But it's a shame that it took away from other experiences. Advice, I would say you can achieve a lot of things by just asking for help. And especially, I think, if you are a creative person, asking for help, it's not something that you should have any issue with, because I would probably say that 99.9% of amazing projects were in some way collaborative. You are going to be very good at the things that you're good at, whether that's music, whether that's cinematography, whether that's physical art, animation. You are probably really passionate about something and are going to work very hard on that thing. And then there's going to be other people who are really passionate about this other thing, and they're going to work really hard on that thing. And odds are they're going to be better than you at the thing that they care more about than you do. So getting a good group of people that you trust together that have really specialized in different areas and are very good at certain areas, a group of people that you trust, you are going to be capable of making amazing things. Yeah.